Airborne D, the first flight of the Airborne Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Progress.
Bagong ako, bagong ikaw, bagong buhay, bagong pag-asa. Tumayo ka at salubungin mo, sabay tayo sumigaw, bagong buhay.
Magus Athenians, thank you for joining us in today's unique and exciting workshop. My name is Hannah Cecilia Ibongon, but you can simply call me Hannah, and I am your host for this alternative class program entitled Louder Than Words Basic Sign Language Workshop. First things first, please be mindful of some online etiquettes. First, kindly mute your microphones in order to prevent distracting the speaker and your fellow participants. However, you may want to open your cameras only if possible, but if your internet does not permit it, then it's okay. Second, if you have any questions or comments at all, feel free to send your message through Zoom chat. We are also live on the Adno Oz's YouTube channel. We encourage our YouTube viewers to participate in the comment section, and we will address your inquiries on the open forum later. We will also be issuing e-certificates, but first, you need to stay throughout the event and accomplish the evaluation form that will be given at the end of this workshop. I hope that these guidelines are clear before we begin with the program proper, all right? So, excited na po ba tayong matuto ng sign language? Kasi ako, yes, I am. I've been looking forward to this ACP topic because the workshop will not only teach me the skills, but will also allow me to interact with our hearing impaired community members. The second reason all the more makes this workshop extra special. So, without further ado, may I invite everyone to settle down and prepare for the opening prayer. Let us now dispose ourselves in the presence of the Lord.
Eternal Word made man, immortal love made flesh, reveals the depth of God's love by sharing human life and death.
Our sins have wounded you, our faults have pierced your heart, those spurred by pride and hatred. You love us unto death, oh
Sacred heart, oh loving heart, such feel us and make our hearts like yours. Inflame our hearts with love.
Inflame our hearts with love.
Enkindle through our days the weary we now comfort, the poor and lowly we now raise. We consecrate our lives to you, O Sacred Heart. We vow to sow your justice and spread your peace. Oh, Savior, such us, heal us, and make our hearts like yours. Oh, Sacred Heart of Jesus, oh, loving heart of God, oh, touch us, heal us, and make our hearts like yours.
Maraming salamat, Sir Joseph Reboriano and the University Choir. I cannot think of a better way to start the event. Thank you so much. Now, to properly welcome us to this program, we have with us Mr. Rodolfo S.B. Virtus Jr., Director of the Student Affairs, to deliver the opening remarks.
Good day, everyone. Your Office of Student Affairs and our partners are inspired by the results of the previous semester's first ever Virtual Alternative Class Program, or ACP. Because of your presence and affirmation, we achieved an all-time high student participation and received positive feedback for the major student formation program. More students took part in multiple events more than the required. And this semester, we have continued working hard together to bring you another formative ACP experience, albeit virtually, because ACP is worth continuing, because ACP is mission-driven. We have organized 24 webinars and e-workshops of varied, relevant, carefully screened topics. We have a lineup of excellent speakers who have the capacity not only to inform you of urgent and relevant issues, but also to inspire you to engage in these issues, as well as give you the necessary break from your usual academic routines. The ACP event shall hopefully be instrumental in delivering the pivotal message of the theme, Cannonballs, Firing Up Dreams, Courage, Action. With the COVID-19 crisis still lingering and social problems besieging the people and the entire nation, we still dare to dream, not only for ourselves and for our immediate families, but for the larger society. This dreaming entails discernment toward the election of decisions, not only for our personal development, but for the common good, for that which brings us closer to God. All this dreaming, discerning, and actuating such dream demand enormous courage. There is an upcoming election that will either keep the status quo or elect change. In the pandemic response to health safety, vaccination, and economic recovery of people and institutions, in the treatment of human dignity and rights, in the preservation of truths, and in upholding justice and democracy, among others. And we, the Ateneans, should be at the forefront of this campaign for change. Now, may the ACP challenge all of us, especially you, our dear students, to dream and to do so collectively for the good of the country, to have courage and to draw strength from each other and, of course, the truth, and to commit to dream and realize it no matter how difficult it may be. At this point, I would like to acknowledge the resource speakers who said yes to our invitation. Maraming salamat po for your generosity in sharing your expertise and insights. My gratitude also goes to the Office of the President, Office of the Vice President for Higher Education, Office of Mission and Identity, College Formation Council, Formation and Student Support Offices, College Ignition Formation Program, and National Service Training Program, and to all the offering academic departments and the student volunteers for all your great contributions to the conceptualization, preparation, and the actual implementation of the ACP. And to all the students, welcome po sa inyong lahat to the ACP offerings that you have chosen to attend. Learn and enjoy, Ateneans. Diyos mabalos po sa Indogabos.
Thank you so much, Sir Sunny, for that wonderful message. Before I present our speaker for today's workshop, let us first watch this video about the background of alternative class program and the theme for the semester's ACP.
Hello there, Ateneans. Here's what you need to know about the Alternative Class Program, or ACP. The ACP is conducted every semester to provide the college students with formative opportunities outside of their regular classroom routine and daily schedule, in support of the university's uniquely Jesuit educational goals. Instead of attending their class for a particular period, students choose at least one ACP topic from among the offered webinars and e-workshops. Carefully selected resource speakers from different fields of specialization are invited to share their knowledge, skills, and inspire students to nurture their personal development and partake in social advocacies or causes. We thank you for your participation in the first ever virtual ACP last semester, which recorded an all-time high attendance turnout and received an overwhelmingly affirmative evaluation from students. Because of the ACP's affirming results and positive impact, we are continuing with a bigger and better ACP. However, the program shall still be carried out via digital platforms to ensure everyone's safety. The theme for this semester's ACP is Cannonballs, Firing Up Dreams, Courage, Action. This theme is inspired by the conversion of Saint Ignatius of Loyola, founder of the Society of Jesus. Just as Saint Ignatius was hit by a cannonball, which altered his life and drew him to a greater calling, this ACP hopes to light up the university's call for students to have dreams, discern on how these dreams contribute to one's personal improvement and the common good, muster courage, and find ways to accomplish these dreams. To do this, ACP offerings are carefully chosen to be relevant to the current times, formative, and mission-driven. The webinars and e-workshops hope to start a conversation on one's life in the pandemic and the varied factors that affect it, and facilitate personal and even community reflection and discernment. Who knows? These virtual activities could fire up meaningful cannonball moments in you, dear students. At the end of the webinars and e-workshops, the ACP hopes for the following objectives. First, acquire knowledge and/or skills that are relevant to one's interest, talent, skill, passion, advocacy. Second, relate or share the learning and insight gained from the topic or activity in conversation or dialogue and personal reflection. Third, examine the importance of one's interest, talent, skill, passion, advocacy to the development of the society. And fourth, seek ways or opportunities by which the gained knowledge and skill can be further advanced and used for the benefit of the immediate organization, community, or the larger society. For now, we would like to listen to the speakers sharing and take part in the conversation. Dream, have courage, take action, and don't forget to learn and have fun while we experience ACP, Ateneans.
Ayan, so that video you just watched explained to us what Ateneo education is all about. It's not only about coming to classes, getting good grades, and landing a good job after graduation. Ateneo is about using education not only to improve oneself and our families, but also to uplift the lives of others and serve the community. Indeed, it lives up to its theme, Cannonballs, firing up dream, courage, and action. Thank you, Ateneo, and maraming salamat, ACP. So now that we have known what ACP is all about, at this juncture, I will now introduce our speakers for today. Actually, we have two. First speaker is a seminarian currently serving in the Diocese of Dipolog. In 2013, he earned his AB Philosophy degree from St. Vincent's College. In 2018, he completed his master's degree with a major in pastoral ministry at Ateneo de Manila University. He also studied Filipino Sign Language at De La Salle College of St. Benilde in 2019 and recently got his bachelor's degree in Sacred Theology at the University of Santo Tomas. He has also volunteered as a teacher and catechist in various foundations, such as Ministry with the Deaf, Diocese of Dipolog from 2018 until present. Everyone, please give a warm welcome and a round of virtual applause for our first speaker, Brother Khim J. Caermare. Our second speaker naman is a catechist who also teaches sign language. He completed his Bachelor of Science degree in Office Administration at Bacolod City College in 2016, and he recently completed his Bachelor of Applied Deaf Studies Business Entrepreneurship at De La Salle College of St. Benilde in August 2021, where he was a consistent Dean's Lister honoree, and president of their school student government. His previous work experience includes giving project presentations on deaf identity and sign language advocacy at Unilever Philippines in 2020. He has also been a core deaf volunteer for several foundations, including DLS, CSB School of Deaf Education and Applied Studies, and Deaf Benildean Sports Team. Let us welcome our second speaker as well, Mr. Francis Boyle Comargo.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Brother Khim here. And with us is Francis. This is how he signed his name. Is my audio clear? Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Is my audio clear?
Yes, Brother
Hello?
Khim.
Okay.
Yes, po.
Akala ko naging deaf na lahat. Okay, I'm Brother Khim. I'm a volunteer for the deaf since 2015, so it's quite long. And I met Francis, so welcome home in Bacolod where I was assigned, and he was also a student at that time. Okay, we begin. This is how, again. So there was a census in 2010, and of the 92.1 million household population in the country, around 4 million persons, or that's 1.57%, are disabled, and most of them are deaf. And since most of the deaf are illiterate because they're coming from poor families, like Francis finished his degree because of he applied and got he got in a program. Tapos the lack of education and the scarcity of employment opportunities are huge barriers of improving the economic status of the deaf. And there's also the lack of access to information and communication. Prior sa FSL law, pag they watch the news, walang interpreter, or most of the movies, walang subtitles. It's so difficult for the deaf to be informed, to enjoy entertainment, especially the media. And there's also a lack of free livelihood training. And many are hesitant to invest because nga they're deaf. So somehow they come to in a poor assumption that the deaf can't success in investment. And there's also lack of knowledge of marketing, lack of capital. And the deaf also lack knowledge in livelihood and entrepreneurship. And also in the government does not prioritize job applicants who are deaf. So mostly with our cases here, I'm from Mindanao, specifically in the P10 where Jose Rizal got exiled. May mga deaf kami na unable to further the studies kasi nga they're living in a barrio, walang accommodation. And most of the college universities that cater with the deaf, like Benilde, among others, they are situated in Metro Manila. So a deaf needs to relocate, to transfer, and imagine the resources that is needed for their education, for their transportation, among other needs. So mostly the deaf ends up doing manual labors, maid. There are even cases, especially this time, kasi pandemic. So most of the small scale na mga business are closed, like barbecuehan, small stores. They're closed now in the pandemic, and the deaf are unable to find good jobs. So some deaf settle for prostitution. It's easy because of the internet, social media. And the good thing is that with this administration, the bill, or it's now a law, the Filipino Sign Language Law. So it's an act declaring the Filipino Sign Language as the national language of the Filipino deaf and the official language of all government transactions involving the deaf, and when mandating it in its use in schools, in media, and workplaces. That's why, if you watch the news these days, you notice there's a small box there of the interpreter. Before, wala yan. But still, it's a long way to go pa. We have many cases of deaf who are rape victims. There's a data na about sa 10 rape victims, about 6 or 7 mga deaf yun, because they thought hindi magsusumbong yung deaf, but there are interpreters who could narrate it and tell the story. Yun nga. And yet most of the justice halls walang interpreters, so they still seek interpreters to do the job. So yeah, they're one of the most marginalized group of people in our society. So this is a good thing. We're able to learn their language, understand the culture, and able to connect or build friendship with the deaf so that this society be more inclusive. So I'm calling Francis. He's the one to explain his language because he's deaf, so it's his right. Francis, where are you? Can anyone? Hello, moderator. Can you spot Francis for me, please? Hello.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Kaya Francis. Sa hindi ko tinatawag nila akong Francis sa this community. I am deaf. I can speak, but I can't hear. Okay. So I am very exciting today to teach you sign language and deaf culture. Very great opportunity for you all today. And I am asking for apologize that my voice is not very clear because I am deaf. Okay. So happy learning today together with you. So Filipino Sign Language, natural sign language of the deaf community. Not written, but using what expressions and signs to communicate with people. FSL, Filipino Sign Language, owned by the deaf community here in the Philippines. Have many different sign languages in the world, not only sign language. They're different. For example, here in the Philippines, we use FSL, Filipino Sign Language. I have different examples ng sign language. You see the word coconut. Coconut sign. What sign for coconut? Yan, coconut. Coconut. Other words, coconut. Coconut. A pig. Pig. Or other words, other signs ng pig. Yan, pig. 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 Tatlo yung signs ng pig. Ada pa. Yan. Pig. Pig. Okay, next word. CR or toilet. CR. 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 Next word. Thank you. Thank you. They different expressions na thank you. Sometimes only one lang hands ginagamit. Thank you. Or sometimes one show expressions. Thank you. Or thank you. Different words to sign today. Please open your camera. Together we learn. Together we sign. Sign of the deaf. 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 Hearing. Hearing. Meaning ng hearing, yung mga kayo, mga tao na nakarinig, nakapagsalita. Hearing tawag doon sa deaf community. Hearing. Hard of hearing. Hard of hearing is a deaf but can speak, can hear a bit. Can hear a bit. Example, me, I am hard of hearing. I can speak but I can't hear. Hard of hearing. Teacher, teacher, teacher. Tayo niyan ng silang language niyan ng dalawang words. Tayo ng teach, ganyan, verb, teach. A person, person. Teacher, teacher. Next word, student, two signs. Study and a person. Student. Student. The deaf community not acceptable. Maybe some deaf very sensitive to words. Sometimes history in the community many told. Tinatawag sila ng different nga pangalan made by doctors or some people in the community. Tinatawag silang deaf and mute. Deaf. Kapag select some deaf people can speak naman fluently. Example me, I can speak fluently. Different languages, I can speak different languages. English, Tagalog, and Dili Gaynon. Gaynon. Bacolod language. Deaf and dumb. Deaf and dumb. As a deaf person, not meaning a dumb person. True. We are lack of ability to hear, but we are equal mindset. You have dreams and goals, can become successful one day. Some they are successful, have a job, working in a good company, and then have receive a degree.
Can we open po our cameras so that also go on?
Okay,
And
guys,
ensure the
let's
proper
open our
signing.
camera.
Thank you. If it's possible lang.
Okay, more words first. Tayo natin. Ready kayo? Okay. Next. Good. Ayun na good. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Next. Good evening. Good evening. Next. Breakfast. 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 This. Letter B. Sa sign language. Letter B. Breakfast. Eat breakfast. Next. Snacks. Snacks. S&K. Snacks. Snacks. Lunch. 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 Dinner. Dinner. Okay, review. Let us review. Review. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Breakfast. Snacks. Lunch. And dinner.
Since they don't hear our clap, so this is how we clap. Hindi ganito. It's a different artist. Ganito. You just have to wait. Okay, next. Wait.
Many people here in Manila, kinatawag kaming Pepe. Pepe. So, sakit yun para deep community. Sometimes, tawag siya sa deep community. Pepe. Malalaman nila, pili nila yung todo yun sa amin. Kasi, gusto namin, tinatawag lang kami deep or bingi. Ang word na tawag sa amin, kaya tawag kami Pepe, namin, so sa amin. So, I want to advocate, give you how to inform, so have some good connection with the community in future. Yeah. Hearing impaired. Eh, sira daw yung aming, ng tinga. Sabi yun, term yun by doctors. Doctors, story ng deaf community. Tawag kaming hearing impaired. Sira daw yung aming tinga. Tama naman na deaf. Kaya naman makarinig. Meron naman na ability makarinig, pero konti lang. But usually, ginagamit namin sa language para mag-communicate. So, hearing impaired, maybe very sensitive for the deaf community. Yung tawag doon. Oh, marami pang signs. Ready ba kayo? Ready?
Okay, wait. This is how we sign yes. Wait. Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes. No. So
Parang
every time it
wala
says
mo.
ready.
Yes.
Or
Yes. Next. No. No. Kailangan mo, add mo ng expression. Expressions. Alam lang no. Yung head mo, no. True. 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 Okay. False. 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 Review. Yes. Oh. True. True. False. 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 Understand. 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 Don't understand. Don't understand. Don't understand. Understand. Don't understand. What? 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 When? 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 Next.
Open palm, tapos yung thumb nasa middle. Yan yung when. Okay.
Where? 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 How? 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 Why? 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 Sometimes magalit. Bakit? 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 Why? Okay, again. Yes. Yes. No. True. True. False. False. Understand. Understand. Don't understand. Don't understand. What? What? When? 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 How? How? Why? Why? Okay. Acceptable. The term tawag para the community. Deaf. Deaf. Or hard of hearing. Deaf. Or hard of hearing. Kaya ng deaf ko niyan. Deaf. Hard of hearing. Pwede yung tawagin silang Tagalog na bingi. Bingi. Okay. Alam mo ba, sometimes susulat sila in sentences, big na letter D. The big letter D. Sinusulat nila. Kapag gagawa sila sentences, means one, they want to show their culture. To show the big letter D to represent the culture. Or D, big D represents the culture. Alam niya, not only dito sa Philippines, but also in the world. Maraming this community often use big letter D. So, they may show their identity as a deaf person. Signs. Okay. Face mask. Face mask. Face mask. Face mask. Face mask.
Hirap naman yun.
Okay, face mask. Face shield. Face shield. Quarantine. 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 Okay. Front lines. Front lines. Front lines. Next, social distancing. Social distancing. Social distancing. Next word, COVID-19. 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 Next, vaccine. Vaccine. Word, lockdown. 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 Next word is pandemic. 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 Hand washing. Nakapagod ba mag-science? Nakapagod ba? Okay. No. Ay, good. I'm happy you are willing to learn sign language. But learning sign language is good advocate for us. Okay, let us review. Face mask. Face shield. Face shield. Quarantine. Quarantine. Front liners. Front lines. Social distancing. Social distancing. Next, COVID-19. Vaccine. Vaccine. Next word, lockdown. 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 Pandemic. 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 Next, hand washing. Hand washing. Sign of letter A. A. Copy me. A. B. C. D. D. E. F. G. Okay, again. Ulit tayo. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Do not be confused. Have letter D and F. Diba? Letter F, letter D. Okay, let's continue. A, I, J, K, N, O, P, Q, S, T, U, W, X, Y, Z. Take muna. Take.
Exercise your hands.
Take your hands. Okay, we have day, but you need to know what I spell. Need to know what I spell. Meaning, I will fingerspell in sign language. Oh.
Okay, so to practice finger spelling, this is how you sign for finger spell. You need to your own mo na name i-finger spell. For example, Khim, K-H-I-M. So do that, please. Let's practice.
Fingerspell your own name.
Own name.
Or
Yes.
holy Fran A-T-I-S.
Okay, got it? So sorry sa mga mahaba yung mga name.
Share. Okay, have game right now. Guess what I said. Okay. Again.
So all you have to do is guess kung ano yung sinay niya. That's the instruction. Or if you know the sign, then better.
Please, enter chat. Wow, ang bilis. Dami.
Use the voice. Use the voice. It's COVID.
Ang galing. Smart. Very smart. Okay, next. Marami pa. Next word.
Not clear.
Okay, again. No. Mother. Tayo ng mother ganyan. Mother.
Okay, last.
Okay, last word. Last word. Bilisan ko. Okay.
What?
Again. A deaf. Very good. Okay, we have true and false. Hearing aids. About the people hear clearly. True or false? Type your answers. Okay. Wow. The answer is false. Not all deaf people can hear using hearing aid. I am using hearing aid, but I can't hear the words. What I hear, only a buzzing sound. Like a radio, it's paying my ears. I can't hear the words. Different words. I can't hear clearly. Okay, next. Ready? Deaf people can read lips and understand everything. Okay. True or false? Oh, false. About 5% can understand lip read. It takes long time to understand using lip read. What's the best way to communicate with deaf? Is written or sign language? Okay, we have count numbers. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Natin 3, and natin dito, 3. Okay. Kaya 3, ganito yung silang 3. 3. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Words. Next. Family tree. Family tree. Father. Father. Mother. Brother. That's brother. Sister. Son. Son. Daughter. 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 And next. Baby. Baby. Cousin. Cousin. Kaya na cousin ganyan. Crazy. Kaya na crazy ganyan. Crazy. Cousin. Cousin.
You have to remember na pag sa taas, all male, pag sa baba, babae. That's why ang sign for gay, it's in the middle, gay. So, male, female.
Uncle. Uncle. Aunt. Grandfather. Father. Grandmother. Okay, review. Father. Mother. Brother. Sister. Son. Daughter. Baby. Cousin. Uncle. Aunt. Grandfather. Grandmother.
Kita yung video? Anyone? Yes or no? Video?
Yes po.
Okay, so let's have a song first. Tapos we'll using the sign that we'll learn now. Okay. So all together. Design, baby shark.
Hello po, Father. Excuse lang po. You are presenting po the PowerPoint.
Yeah?
Yes po. Yes.
Okay, sige.
Sorry po for that.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Yes po.
So, hindi pala siya nakikita. I thought it was shared. Let me. Okay. Next time na lang tayo sasayaw. Okay. People lang.
People. People. Man. Man. Woman. Woman. Best friends. Ganyan, best friends. Best friends. Best friends. Best friends. old, 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 young, 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 friends, friends, boyfriends, boyfriends, girlfriend, girlfriend, Joa, Joa, sweethearts, sweethearts. Again, man, man, woman, best friend,
Or
or best friends, old, young, a friend, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, sweetheart, places, I know, home, 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 hospital, 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 cross, hospital, clinic, see, clinic, clinic, cross, hotel, 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 a house, 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 a restaurant, 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 cool, 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 church, see, to see, church, church, next, store, 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 parang piso, piso, next, market, market, okay, again, home, hospital, clinic, hotel, hotel, house, house, restaurant, restaurant, cool, store, 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 church, church, market, market, Madi, community, ginagamit na pointing movements. For example, you, me, my, 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 this, or those. Tuturuin mo those. Turo, those. Okay, you. 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 Me. Mine. M at the end. Mine. This. For example, a cup. This. Tuturo. This. Kapag marami, turo mo. Those. Next. He or him. Tuturo mo sa kanya. Turo mo sa person. Describe mo. Lalaki. Him. Lalaki. Him. Or she. Bae. Tuturo mo din. Next. Us. Me. You. Me and you. Us. We. The same lang sign ng we. We. Us and we. They. Say na they. Turo sila. Marami. Figures. Sila. They. That. Okay, time. Early. Late. Later. Day. Kaya hindi ganyan. Kapag 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, 1 day lang. R. Parang clock. R. Minutes. M na to M. Minutes. Okay. Seconds. Ito S. Seconds. Okay. Today. Or right now. Today. Or now. Today. Tomorrow. Okay. Yesterday. Recently. Ago. Oh. Months. Anong mas ganyan? Months. January. Jake. January. Next. Okay. Calendar. Okay. calendar, calendar, calendar. Ang paper na change mo. Next month, calendar. Okay. January. 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 February, ito F. February. February. March. M. March. April. 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 May. M and Y. May. May. June. June. J and U. June. June. July. J and Y. July. July. August. 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 September. To S. September. September. October. October. November. November. December. Okay. Wow. Review nyo. Okay, colors. Go to the next colors. Colors.
Sorry. So this is beside color, dito sa lips color.
Colors. Black. 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 Blue.
Connection, my friend.
Blue. Yung lagi. Bright. Bright. Brown. 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 Dark. 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 Green. Green. Pink. Orange. Orange. Pink. Pink. Red. Red. And violet. 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 White. White. Oh.
Okay. Nasa ka. Signing with facial expression. Importante sa mga deaf na may facial expression yung pagsasign. It's because doon nila nakukuha, nagigets kung ano yung sinasign mo. There was even a case nung I was still volunteering sa Bacolod. Yung mother niya is an OFW, but the mother doesn't know much about signing. Yung bata niya, deaf, naglalaro ng basketball. And she noticed na binabangga na gano'n. Medyo rough yung game. And na-notice ng deaf because they're very keen and observant sa facial expression natin, even though we're signing happy or okay, but it's difficult to say a lie because nakikita yan sa facial expression. So the mother asked, the son asked sa mama, bakit nagalit sa akin? But the mother can't sign. So it's quite sad for them. So deaf people use facial expression while they're using sign language to express their own emotions, to describe their emotions, and yun, same sa atin, how do we also communicate. And deaf signers have been shown to attend to faces in greater extent than the hearing people. Kasi nga, because they can't hear, so yung visual power nila, yun yung nag-i-increase. That's why most of the deafs also are good in the arts, visual arts. Okay. So watch this video, deaf units sign, and look how she parang signed with much expression. Okay. Next slide. So now we're teaching you how to sign with facial expression.
Afraid. Hindi mo show expression ka, afraid. Angry. Complain. Confident. Depressed. Okay, again. Afraid. Angry. Complain. Confident. Cry. Depressed. Disgusted. Foolish. Frustrated. Happy. Happy. Or mad. Saya ng mad. Pumunta ka ulo mo, mad. Sad. Scared. Shy. Sick.
So this is how you sign fever, fever, tapos ubo. Kung sakit sa ulo, here or dito sa ulo. Okay.
Surprise, sign ng shock. Surprise. 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 Wait. 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 Sign ng bad. Bad. Tama lang, sign ng good. 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 Bad yun yan. Bad.
So bad, ganito yung pag ganyan. Pag good naman, inverted. That's good. This is bad.
Boastful. 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 Confident. 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 Cute. 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 Difficult. 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 Dry. 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 Dumb. 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 Easy. Easy. Fast. Fast. Fat. Full na busog niyan, full. Busog niyan, full. Busog, full. Kapag puno na full, full. Full na puno. Full na busog.
This is also how you sign eat, gutom. Gutom. Thirsty, finger, thirsty.
Third.
Then drink.
Good. Good. Sample, very good. Need mo express? Good. Good. Good lang, simple lang good. That's all. But if magsabi ka ng very good, good. Kailangan mo express ka talaga. Express mo. Show mo, express mo. Okay. Next word is handsome. 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 Happy. Happy. Heavy. Heavy. H letter H high. Tall. 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 Honest. 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 This word is humble. 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 Oh wait. Hungry. 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 Kanina sa'yo nang busogin yan. Full. Hungry. Hungry. Next word. Lazy. Lazy. Light. Okay, light. Light. New. new, 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 new. Oh, 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 pretty, pretty, rich, rich, cross, cross, sad, sad, short, 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 shy, smart, slow, sorry, slow, 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 smart, 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 smooth, smooth, strong, 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 strong,
Last.
strong, strong, thin, 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 ugly, kaya na ugly ganyan. Kapag na sa'yo na ugly ganyan, tapos na promote mo ganyan, isabi ka ng pangit, pangit ako. Kasi nasa sa akin, sinasabi ko sa akin, pangit, pangit siya, pangit ikaw, pangit ako. So, magsasayin ka ng pangit, huwag siya sa'yo, pangit, kasi pangit niya, tuturo sa akin, meaning ako ay pangit, pangit siya, pangit ikaw. Sabi niyan. Next. Quick.
But if dito sa taas, it's shower.
Bulan. Yes. What? Week. What? Or what? What? Name the words.
Since we lack time, we will inform you about an app where you can learn those words. But for now, let's try to learn and famous death who changed the world. We have Beethoven. So around his prime, naging deaf si Beethoven. But still, he continued to compose songs and even play those songs because maybe he already somehow memorize niya yung mga instruments and all those things that can create harmony. So kahit deaf siya, he still compose and play those songs. We also have Thomas Edison. And Thomas Edison was one of the great inventors of our time, diba? Like the bulb and all this stuff. See, Thomas Edison was also deaf, and he took credit for being deaf kasi nga he could focus with the work. Kasi hindi siya nakakarinig with the conversation, so all his time were focused with the work. So that's a positive side of being deaf. And also Helen Keller, famous activist, writer, both blind. This is how we sign blind and deaf. But she wrote books and a social activist and a feminist. So, deaf people can change the world. Isa sa mga famous na mga statements niya is this: the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, but they must be felt in the heart. And also, alone we can do little, but together we can do so much. So this opportunity is a good way of being together and learning the signs so that we may able to build friendship with the deaf, so that we could extend our kindness and be more inclusive. So the next time when you when you graduate, when you have small business, then you could think about the deaf na, oh, we could incorporate this in our work or in our business because they have so many things to offer. And these are the sites, the resources. If you want to increase your learning about the deaf and the culture, you may visit the site Support and Empower Abused Deaf Children Incorporated. It's a Facebook. This app is so wonderful, made by the Deaf's College of St. Benilde at La Salle University, FSL Buddy. You can download that and also visit their Facebook, SDS Volunteers, and their Instagram for more updates, especially if you want to learn more about the culture and establish friendship with the deaf. So for that, we thank you for your kindness and patience, and hoping that we may extend much kindness and inclusion to our most marginalized friends, which are the deaf. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Where's Francis? Where magkahoy? Thank you.
Ayan. So, let us give them a virtual round of applause. Di ba tinuruan nila tayo? Yes. So, let us give them a warm of applause. And we thank you, our two speakers, Brother Khim and Sir John, for teaching us basic sign language. Thank you so much. And for me, it really taught me a lot because it really opened my eyes that our hearing impaired community is also part of the marginalized community, and we must really respect them and take care of them and also include them in our future endeavors. I have also learned the different terms to use and how to address our hearing impaired community, as well as the basic Filipino sign language and the alphabet as well. So thank you so much for that. These things all together inspired me. I'm so happy. Ayan. Thank you so much, Brother Khim, for helping me communicate it as well to Sir John. Thank you so much. Ayan. So I hope that our participants also enjoyed the session and gained something as much as I did. Mahirap sa umpisa, pero sabi nga nila, practice makes perfect. I just wished we had more time, but I hope we can continue learning sign language even after this workshop. So, yes, thank you so much, sir, and to everyone. All right, we will now move to the open forum. We encourage everyone to share their messages and questions for our speakers. You can click the raise hand button and wait for your name to be called. You can also send your questions in the Zoom chat or YouTube channel comment section, and I will be reading them for you. So again, if you want to speak, you can click the raise hand button and wait for your name to be called, or you can communicate it through our Zoom chat or our YouTube comment section. So our staff will be able to help us with that. Ayan. So we're waiting for our questions and comments here. Okay, we have Richard Kyle Arnedo. So yes, you can. Okay, I will read the questions. So, paano po pagsabi ng maganda o kaya pusa? So, Brother Khim or Sir John, can you help us with that?
Again, read the question.
Sorry. Okay, I will read the question. So, Richard here asked, paano po pagsabi ng maganda o kaya pusa?
Here. This is a sign
Maganda.
for beautiful or pretty. Pwede pa up or pa down.
Okay.
The next word, ano yun? Pusa?
Yung pusa po, cat.
Here. The whiskers.
Cat, whiskers. Okay.
Where did they
Thank-
see? Or see.
Okay po. Thank you so much po. Meron pa po tayong isang question. So, sabi naman ni Mark Joseph C. Espiritu, how do you show numbers greater than 10?
Okay. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000, 1 million. Yes. Ganito lang yun yung gamit.
Oh, okay po. So, yan, basic
24.
24. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope to the one who asked the question na linawan ka, Mark Joseph. And meron pa po, sabi naman ni Arganda Leonard Christian, ano po bang channel sa YouTube ang nagtuturo ng Filipino Sign Language? Meron po ba?
YouTube.
YouTube po.
Very few available sources. You learn from mostly in Benilde. Learn Filipino sign language. They have teachers, big teachers who teach sign language. But in YouTube, there are only very few available sources because in YouTube have many different signs. For example, mixed signs with ASL, American Sign Language. Some
yeah.
mixed signs, different from me. So, not really have in YouTube the exact signs for Filipino Sign Language. That's the way to make the future to share with you.
We also need to remember that signs are localized. For example, dito sa Mindanao, or we're using FSL. FSL, that's different from ASL, American Sign Language. So if you check the YouTube, different din yung signs. But ako, I'm using Signing Savvy, Facebook, to teach me how to sign. Also, I'm frequent watching sa mga songs that are signing. Watch Biblical by, sino yung kumanta ng Biblical? Callum Scott, may sign yung song. Okay. And the links that I gave you, yung sa Facebook pages, those are reliable sources that also teach you about deaf culture. And tapos you could chat with the deaf, and deaf are very willing to share their language. They're very willing. Yeah.
Yes, thank you po for that. We will definitely check it out po. And yes, rest assured po that we will really try to learn the sign language even after this. So thank you so much, and I hope that that question was answered rather. So meron pa po tayong another question. It's from Donna Jasmine Arroyo. So same meaning po ba kung mirror way yung pag-sign? Kasi kay sir, yung dominant hand na ginagamit is left hand. Pwede po ba yun gawin na dominant yung right? If yung hand po is dominant sa right.
Okay. Gamit ka ng Filipino sign language or any kind of sign language in the world. Whatever language you will speak, to use which hands you're more comfortable to use. Why? Because you sign language using expressions and signs. Okay. Decide which better or comfortable to use.
Okay, so Nander, we learn naman kung ano sinabi niya. That hands, it doesn't matter kung saan yung mas preference mo, but you have to remember your facial expression. Okay.
Oh, okay po. So it doesn't really matter, no? Basta yung nagko-communicate din yung facial expressions. Okay po. Thank you so much. And another question Ayan, nagtanong si Francis Faye Cortan. Paano po magyaya magkape? Ang daming coffee lovers dito. Tara,
Yeah.
kape. Ayan. Coffee. Okay. Sa mga coffee lovers dyan, sign language nyo na. You can ask people to have coffee with you through the sign language as well. So, ayan.
Okay, we'll
Thank
teach
you so
you
much.
also how to say I love you. So this is I,
Mhm.
this is L, and this is Y. Y, right? I-L-Y. If you combine that, that's I love you. Yeah, I love you.
Ayan. I love you, guys.
So after
Ayan, thank you po.
mag-coffee,
I love you. Speed, no? Ang bilis. Okay. Ayan. Sa mga nagbabalak, pwede niyong gawin. Okay. Meron pong isa pang question. So, how do you say your nationality po? For example, Filipino.
Filipino, Philippines. Philippines, Filipino, America, American. Again.
Can you repeat it po again, yung Filipino? Medyo naglag po. Filipino.
Yeah, it's a nose kasi yun yung prominent feature natin.
Yeah. So it really has to do with our prominent
Yeah.
features din pala.
Yung names
Okay.
natin are, the deaf gave us deaf names. Yung mga deaf will give us names. For example, sa akin, kung ano yung prominent feature ko, dun yung magiging name ko. Others would give you, like, for example, kung teacher ka, diba, you have a good heart. So kung teacher ka, K, dito.
Okay.
Kung priest, dito. So, yung sign name ko, ganun. Sa kanya, kasi mahilig siya mag-gel, si Francis, kaya yung sign niya, ganyan.
Kaya po pala. Wow, thank you so much.
Studying education. So, as a big person, people with disabilities have different needs. For example, a big person who needs to have their language in class during classes. Why? Because communication is very important. Experience in school before in the past, where in my province, in Bacolod City, very hard because most teachers there for the deaf community only speak so hard to know how deaf to learn, who will understand instruction or the way teacher teach. So it's very hard. So I decided to become teacher, become super teacher for the deaf community. Perhaps deaf community actually may province with more opportunity and access.
Thank you. Salamat po.
So what he's saying is that he came from a normal college kasi. And it took him a hard time kasi nga yung teachers doesn't know how to sign. So nililip read lang yan. Until he transfers to Benilde, it's a school specialized for the deaf. He learned better though.
Okay, thank you so much. Ayan po. Meron pa po nagdadagsa na po yung question, no? So, yes, another question po is, ano po ang pwede niyong ma-advise sa mga future special needs teacher or to other students na may encounter yung mga person with disabilities po?
Yeah, deaf and blind teachers in the future. What ba mo i-advise?
All give advice. Needed to passionate to teach and easy to understand what goes for and use of resources to teach. For example, deaf and blind, both deaf and blind, very hard to teach. Why? Because deaf and blind can't see signs. So
Okay, unreliable yung internet niya.
Yes.
signs. As a teacher, you need to have compassionate speech and to learn the culture. And, as a teacher, you need to learn students.
Mhm.
Yeah, what he says is that passion, commitment, and also as a teacher for the people with special needs, that's the proper term, people with special needs, is
Mhm.
that you do not seize yourself. My boundaries para teacher lang ako. No, you need to engage in their culture, in their struggle, so that you could teach efficiently sa kanila. And by teaching, you're also witnessing and learning from them. Ako, I start teaching the deaf. My motivation was, how do I bring the gospel, the good news that they can't hear? And then through signs. So words are louder than words. Our witnessing, always louder than words.
Okay po. Yes, it really speaks to me din po because I am also a future teacher. So very meaningful to for me because now that we are having inclusive environment in education, syempre we will also encounter students with special needs. So it's really important to be compassionate as a teacher as well. So thank you so much for that. Meron pa po tayong karagdagang questions. So, ayan, may mga nagbabalak na gamitin ng sign language for this. So, may nagtanong, Nicole Angel, paano po pag I love you too na? Paano po pag I love you too?
Hey. So from here, diba? I love you. Pag sabihin mo I love you too, same.
Same. I love you too. Oh, ang dami ko natututunan. Okay,
Essential
thank
ones,
you.
the essential ones.
Yes. Of course, the essential ones. I will definitely use that to my family as well. Okay po. Ano po yung usually ginagamit na alarm ng deaf community? We have another question po.
Alarm.
I-demonstrate niya yung light.
Okay.
Okay, as a deaf, okay. As a deaf,
Kasama yung kasi yung deaf din eh. Yung
in
light.
classroom, during our classes, a teacher will call us for attention. We can see exactly what teacher shout, when teacher shout. Teacher will turn off and on the light. Then the deaf will notice, will search who is the person turning it on and off. So we'll take attention to our teacher. Mostly we use light. Or sometimes when we get called by the person, tapping shoulders, tapping shoulders, tapping shoulders. Call us.
Sa cases din, like the Yolanda case, maraming mga deaf doon ang naging victim of the flood because they were not really informed about what's happening. Kaya hindi sila nakapag... Kasi nga walang pang interpreter sa TV at that time. That's the problem there. Also, yun nga, yung light. That's how they are parang call their attention.
So light po and the tapping of the shoulder. Okay po. Thank you so much. Meron pa po tayong mga questions. From Kian Laguerta, is, am, or are included po ba pag nagsa-sign language or yung sign language po ng word plus another word? For example, you are my friend. Magiging you my friend na sign language. So, paano daw po sina-sign language yung mga parang filler words na is, am, are, yung mga ganun po?
Okay, so previously, especially sa Miriam College, yung ginagamit nila is SEE, signing exact English, meaning andun yung is, are, am, or where, or was, may mga past tense and all. That's why their students also are good in even in writing. Kasi nga, signing exact English. But the problem is that's not the culture of the deaf. For example, ito yung signing exact English. A man is walking towards the tree. Man is walking towards the tree. Pero pag sa visual kasi yung FSL, so man walking towards the tree. Diba? Yun yung ginagamit sa FSL.
Yung parang visual representation po, no?
Yeah, special. And also, let's be kind. When you notice sa social media, mga posts that grammars are really incorrect, mostly deaf yun. Because they don't have linking verbs. Iba yung...
Okay, okay. Yes. A gentle reminder po to be always kind even in social media, right? Okay. So, thank you so much for that, sir. And meron pa pong question from Justin. Is there a sign for basta? Di ba gumagamit po tayo ng mga basta? Ano, ganyan.
Spell. Basta.
You spell it.
Basta.
Alam mo, walang sign. Just finger spell. Ang haba.
Finger spell na lang po.
Wala sign. Basta.
Basta.
Okay. So mag-learn ka.
Yes, may mga words po na walang specific na sign language.
Yeah.
So finger spell na lang.
And we do synonym. Kasi marami mga words that are too high for the deaf, binababa. Kasi yun lang yung may equivalent sign.
Okay po. Thank you so much for that. Ayan. Nakita ko naman po na naiintindihan ng ating mga audience kung yung ibig sabihin. Okay. So, yes. Another question, is there a sort of grammar rule po for sign language?
FSL have own grammar, have own syntax. But FSL is not written. For example, FSL grammar. Question, what is your name? What is your name? Sign ng what is your name? First word, your name, what? Baliktad, yung sign. Follow ng grammar. But always, if in FSL, Philippine language, usually, if question, always last sinasign yung question. For example, what? What is your name? So, sign yun, your name, what? Yung grammar, baliktad. Sa Philippine always, question will be the last to be signed.
Ayan. So, sa pakakaintindi ko po, yung sa grammar is baliktad siya. So, pag question, yung last, yung, yung what, yung 5 W's and 1 H, yun yung last sa sa grammar nila. Okay. So, baliktad siya. So, thank you po. Thank you. So, last question po, since we're running out of time na din, how about help me? Nandito pa po ba si Sir Help me. Help me.
You. Help me. Help you. Help me.
Okay.
Signs
Thank you
are
po.
directional. Signs are directional. So I help you if you want to help me. So I'll teach you if you teach me. Directional.
Thank you po. Salamat po. Okay. So, ayan po. Thank you. So, I see na wala na din namang mga questions. So, yan. Maraming salamat po. And Ayan. So, dahil tapos na ang ating question and answer portion or ang ating open forum, we have now come to the closing part. So, thank you to everyone who participated in the open forum. I would also like to extend my deepest gratitude to Sir Khim J. Caermare and Sir Francis Boyle Comargo for sharing with us your knowledge and time for this ACP workshop. Everyone who is a part of this event surely learned valuable information that they can utilize in the future. And we are very inspired by these lessons. So, to show our gratitude to our resource speakers for accepting our invitation, we would like to present this certificate of appreciation. Let me read the citation. So, citation reads: The Office of Student Affairs, Ateneo de Naga University, presents this certificate of appreciation to Brother Khim J. Caermare in grateful recognition of his expertise and service as resource speaker in the alternative class program, Louder Than Words Basic Sign Language Workshop, held on October 14, 2021. Given this 14th of October 2021 at the Ateneo de Naga University, City of Naga, Philippines. Signed by Mr. Rodolfo S.B. Virtus Jr., Director of Student Affairs, Ms. Janet B. Badong Badilla, Executive Director for Mission and Identity, and Father Roberto E. and Rivera of the Society of Jesus University President. So the same certificate will be given to Mr. Francis Boyle Comargo. Yes, let's give them a warm round of applause. Ayan. So, thank you so much again for being part of this event, which would not be possible without you. To our participants of this ACP workshop, please do not forget to fill out the evaluation form to receive your e-certificates. You can see it flashed in our screen. So we will be flashing the link here or in the chat box. Please make sure that you provide the correct information, as it is what will exactly reflect on your certificate. We are grateful for your participation, and we hope to see you all in future ACP webinars or workshops. Once again, my name is Hannah Cecilia Ibongon, and I am honored to have been your host. This ends the Louder Than Words Basic Sign Language Workshop. Salamat and ingat. I hope I did that correctly. Thank you so much. Let us give ourselves a warm round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Maraming salamat sa lahat.